Sarah,
Yeah.
please go to the diary room.
Do you think Jeezy Tennessee's going to pick up
Yeah,
the last day?
Wednesday. Unfortunately. He's got to get his final kicks.
It's probably Dixon.
And if he thinks he's staying, he might not, but I would expect when he goes and the vote is red, we might get a little outburst on his exit.
I'm sure he's not going to leave quietly.
No. I'm sure he'll call me a liar and
Get it
make
out.
up some bullshit on his way out the door, you
Get
know,
it out, G. On your way out the door.
which looks terrible on his behalf because
I mean, has he looked good to this point, though?
no, not at all, not at all. But like that's just like the final little, you know, that's you do something like that and you never know what you might walk out to.
Exactly.
Might walk out to a boo, you might walk out to Arissa asking you like, do you feel it necessary to,
Yeah.
you know, not leave graciously and just,
Oh, that would be great.
you know, most of us will leave at some point, you know,
Exactly.
and I know I'm gonna leave
Head up high.
head up high, yeah.
Game guys, both
That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Honestly, hugs for everyone, and off I go. That's it.
It's like
That's just the way I am. I wouldn't leave like, oh, fuck you all.
sons of bitches. They'll leave us some class, I agree. What a crazy week.
Yes, it has been. A little worried about next week, but if we win, it's nothing to worry about.
It's always in that bedroom.
Yeah. I don't even want to think about if we don't, so.
JP was talking about season 2 it, they know power veto. It's
Yeah.
HOH, fixed nominees, that's it.
Eviction. That's why Dr. Will has such an impressive game, because he had nothing to fall back on.
Yeah.
He literally would go up on the block and he would talk his way to stay
Every single time.
every single time.
You gotta watch that.
He'd throw competitions, like,
Just didn't care.
didn't even give a flying fuck because he's like, I could talk myself out of anything. And he did. He talked himself to $500,000.
Can you imagine trying to play a game like that?
You couldn't.
It's
It's
impossible.
very few people can emulate a game like that.
Ever.
It was crazy. And for him to come back and redo it all over again in season 7 All-Stars, where the game was so different. I mean, he had peanut butter and J as the punishment food.
Yeah, exactly.
Peanut butter and jelly is laughable as
Yeah.
the slop for the week, you know?
like
There was
sweet.
slop, there was these have-not competitions, there were...
Vito's new.
The veto was brand new, you know, for him. It was a whole different game.
He went in with a huge target.
Huge.
And he just like,
And him and Chilltown bulldozed their way right to the bitter end again. Again.
I was watching the YouTube highlights and there's like one where Chicken George is just like, how did these guys make it this far?
I know.
Like, how is Chilltown still here?
Right? The best were their joint diary room sessions, him and
Oh
Will.
my god, yeah, it's so funny. Just like, ring, 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 or
Yeah,
whatever.
ring, ring, ring.
Brittany's exit interview of Mike Boogie on season 14 was good.
Oh,
too.
yes. So good. So good.
She's sassy. What was her first season?
She was in... Well, I don't remember. I'm horrible for that. Here, I toted myself as a super fan coming into all this. I'm like, oh, I'm a super fan.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, you
even-
are by many extents, but compared to like a JP.
A JP? No way. No
Every
way.
last name, every season.
I can't believe he knows the last names and all of Survivor too.
It's unreal.
How does one person's brain hold that much information? Like as he starts, you know, saying things, I'm like, oh yeah, and then and then once I get context, I remember exactly what things are at. But I can't do what he does.
Yeah.
I don't even know the people's last names here.
Exactly.
I know a handful. That's about it.
I don't know any. I'm on a first name basis. God, I'm so excited about
Right?
the strong, really powerful.
And then the thing is, we've got a handful of people that sort of sit just along the edge too, right? Which works in the event that someone like that wins,
100%.
right? Like
mean, just
Zach is really
deflect
close to
away from
Ash, and I don't know. You said you had never talked game with Peels.
I mean, I'm
before.
close with her, but she's
But her and Ash are close.
her and Ash are close on the outskirts.
We may have to start getting an idea of where her head's at some point.
We can talk to her. I can talk to her first, and then we can talk to her together. She's like literally just like so happy-go-lucky and like
I know.
doesn't even like
I know. Which is scary, like,
just scary.
because I
But also
sometimes
okay.
wonder, are you like, is she actually not talking in with anyone? Because I find that a little hard to
It's a
believe,
little hard to believe.
right? Were we 3? How is?
We had a who do you trust conversation, and that's
Okay.
about the extent of everything.
Okay. Any interesting names she threw out? Or?
She threw out the standard names. She trusts me, obviously. Zach, Ashley, Sarah B, and you.
And me?
Well, she didn't say your name, but she said I trust that group that was in power this week, basically. You, Sarah, B.
Basically, she's like, I like everyone but
The boys.
I don't think she realized really what was happening.
didn't.
And when she heard, it really surprised her. I think when B told her that your and her's name came up because you were
That
showmancing,
really worried her.
it really worried her.
Which is scary that she would get so worried.
when names are gonna come up consistently over the next week.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's what I told her. I was just like, Felix, like, just relax, breathe. There's people looking out for you.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. If she snakes an HOH, she's not gonna worry.
Let's hope so. But yeah, like her, and then there's Willow, who's, fairly around the outskirts as well, and, all a good group of people that I would love to see, get rid of some of those people who are,
Not on the outskirts.
that's right. I mean, and at the end of the day, like, it'd be nice to,
I mean, not only game-wise, but just like house-wise.
housewives, yeah, absolutely.
Housewives.
You know, it'd be so much nicer without some of that here, I just like the dagger eyes and
Oh,
like it just. I guess I'm feeling it a lot this week. That's why
you're feeling a lot.
I'm feeling a lot of heat this week. But
But hopefully the heat's gonna come off.
I hope so. I don't think so though.
So, like, obviously, let's talk potential HOH situations.
Okay.
I don't dive into these very much because
Okay.
win the HOH, win the HOH.
Yes.
Obviously. Bobby wins HOH
Me beat
as nominees.
Sarah replacement. That's a bad one.
That's why it can happen.
That's a bad one. I don't know. Like that's what I would assume.
But you never
I
know.
think that it would work very well in our favor for Bruno and Godfrey to vote to keep
Absolutely.
G, and those are votes against Bobby.
Yeah.
That gives Bobby maybe some
Reason.
ammo to go that direction instead.
But at the same time, like, is their voice? Like, I don't. But if
Yeah.
there was some ammo,
Yeah. And I mean, yeah.
there's 3 people who could win HOH. That's not ideal.
Yeah. Bruno, Godfrey, Bobby.
Everyone else is okay.
I think so. I think so. So. We just gotta win. That's it. We just keep telling ourselves we're gonna win it. And that's it.
Just gotta win.
We will win HOH. We will win HOH.
We will. We
Will. That's-
we have the odds and we have
We
the
will.
minds.
And an advantage in Zach's hands, which couldn't have been any better
Huge.
today.
Huge. I was just like,
If Godfrey got it, I'm like,
oh.
I'm like, really? He still was missing 2 though, eh?
2 or 1?
He was missing 1, but then Ash found a second shirt, so who knows what happened. So he had the one in his hand that he brought up to the bedroom with him. He's like, I'm keeping this one.
Yeah.
Then after the competition, Ash found another red shirt. And we're like, so I guess you were down too.
That's crazy. Yeah, he celebrated. He does a little like dance, hit the button. And they're like, oh.
Bobby said right off the hat, nope, he's missing 1. It was a fun comp.
Bruno 2. Bruno wins HOH.
Trouble.
Trouble?
Yeah, me and Sarah probably. I feel like I'm in the hot seat a little bit.
Well, it was a big move.
And those guys, I feel
The funny part is that they're not giving credit where credit's due.
exactly.
G's giving me all the credit for this move when really
Yeah.
the credit really should go to B.
Absolutely.
If anyone gets the credit.
See, I can't remember. Was there a move this big, this early before? Is it like
There's been some good big moves
it's a
early.
huge move?
The thing is, like, I had no idea who was going up
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were going up. I had no idea she was going to call me out in her nomination speech.
She just surprised her that.
All she told me the night before
Yeah.
was play up the dramatics,
Yeah.
but didn't explain why. And I was like, "Oh, you know I can do that. That's fine."
Yeah.
She's like, "Just play the part." And I said, "Okay."
Yeah.
She's like, "You'll understand." And I'm like, "Okay." And then it happened, and she called me out, and I was like, "Oh, this is what she's doing."
Yeah.
I'm like, "I really wish she would have told me, but."
But you did great. That's what she told me too. Like in the HOH before the nomination, she's like, "You're going up. Relax. I can do that. I trust you. 100% trust me. 100% trust Sarah. 100% trust you."
Yeah.
Zach, JP, absolutely.
Yeah.
Love this group.
I love them.
Love this group.
I love them too. I love you guys all. I think that I'm gonna kick myself if I say this and it turns out not true later, but I just don't feel like we're the kind of group that would blatantly sit here and lie to each other's faces. We would just remove ourselves, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I feel.
Absolutely.
So, could kick myself in the ass later for that, but
She likes one.
another stupid mistake by a superfan, like my vote for Neha.
No, it's okay.
I had to. I
Yeah,
knew it was a
exactly.
bad move, but I had to.
She's your girl.
Not for that reason. That was the worst possible way for someone like her to go after fighting so hard in that HOH.
Yeah.
And I didn't know I didn't think Sarah was gonna do it, and I felt like if she went in a unanimous vote, it'd be a slap in the face to her. And I was like, I just can't. Which is so stupid. I should not. Sometimes in this game you can't play with in this game you should not play with emotions.
Yeah.
And
But
unfortunately,
we're people.
yes.
We're people, you know what I mean?
And I had a little emotional moment, so. I mean, it is what it is. And I knew that it was going to be a public vote, like stupid,
Oh, you
stupid,
knew?
stupid.
Like-
Why else would they make us vote on cards?
You're right.
I knew it was going to be. Totally knew it was going to be. I should have done what Zach did. Did you see Zach's vote?
To be fair, like, yeah.
To be fair.
God, I just like it's still like trying to get over it, but like again, that like if we had a conversation,
Oh, there's nothing you could have done. No one can fault you for that.
part of it. She's gonna understand too.
She will. When she sees it back, she'll understand. I think she understood in the moment, too.
Yeah.
Although she did look crushed when Zach voted to evict her.
Because they're like really close, right?
Yeah. And I mean, did you pay attention to Zach's vote? When he actually turned his card?
No.
Well, most people didn't. But Zach had Brittany's name down, scribbled it out, and wrote Neha under it.
No way.
No one
Are you
really
serious?
no one really noticed it. I saw. He and if you watched in the mirrors when he went to go vote,
Yeah.
he voted, started to walk out, turned around, ran back to the table, and then came out. Which is what I should have done.
So you think he wrote down his honest vote and realized it would be a
He
public?
did. You could see it.
And
You
then
could see Brittany scribbled out.
I didn't see that, man. You're good. You're good.
I just watched. Just watch.
You're observant.
I try to be.
Do you know all the shit?
Damn it.
What about it?
Day 9.
It was day 9, eh?
Yeah.
I have to start at the start and count it out. I got to get better at that.
We should be able to throw him out. Give me one.
Line up.
12.
Oh my God, you're better than me.
Well, I was doing it like you. I was doing an order, and I was like, no, that's not how it's gonna be asked. You know what I mean?
You're right. Shit. Okay, so day 12 was line up.